Okay, hell. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Speed Gaming fans. I'm WX Fan 21, joined by the fantastic Kizington, fantastic speedrunner in their own right. Kiz, how are ya?
I'm doing good. Looking forward to a BFrobber and PapaSchmo in this GT Classic race.
Oh, this is
Kind
gonna
of
be
disappointing it's
great.
not GT Space Time, since I think PapaSchmo and BFrobber both like the glitches, but
Well, this is gonna be fun. GT Classic is a fun category if you've never seen it before. Uh, you're gonna enjoy it, my opinion. I got a chance to watch my first one race-wise, and it was pretty fun. We're gonna be using the GT code. We'll talk more about that later. What's up, Monkey? Good to see you. Good to see all of you in Twitch chat. This is gonna be a fun race. PapaSchmo and BFrobber Kiz are no strangers to one another, and this is a back-to-back-to-back best of three. What are you expecting here from these two racers?
this could go either way. Like, they could stay synced the whole way through up until the gate glitch and go back and forth room by room. I think they're close enough that all three races could go either way. They're both old hands at this game. Longtime veterans of both randomizers and vanilla categories, so
Absolutely. And we're going to get these streams synced up for you all here. Let us know how the audio quality is for all of you as well. And Kiz, greatly appreciative. I love commentating your races as well. But I love listening to racers and anyone that knows more of the technical stuff than me. I learn so much more. And one thing, Kiz, I want to talk to you about when we get to route divergence here, if we see any, is just, love to pick your brain here and see how maybe you would run some of the stuff as well. So,
well, GT
we're going to get out of
Classic is
series.
not one for route divergence. You're pretty much set on what you're going to get. You're going to get one of each kind of ammo just to open doors. You're gonna get maybe boots. You get one or two energy tanks, and you get Vardy suit.
Yep.
The high jump boots are the only route divergence here. I don't know which kind of lava dive these two go for. If you want to play it safe, you pick up the high jump boots. If you want to play it dangerous, you go for the bootless lava dive.
Yeah, we saw that in the Eddie race. I forget who Eddie was facing already. I know it was Idol versus Eddie. We were talking on commentary, wondering if Eddie was going to go high jumpless. Did end up going for high jump. So again, it'll be pretty interesting. It depends, like you said, how well your lava dive is. But why don't we explain to the folks? GT Classic, obviously GT meeting Golden Chorizo, everyone's favorite skipped mini boss like Spore Spawn. Because we just
You
don't
fellas
see
got the
him in
door
any
bonked.
percent.
It's too bad.
Yeah.
At the bottom of
So,
that scope in the
Kiz.
landing side, you fire your shot to avoid bonking the door.
Hmm.
BFrobber actually bonked that door leaving.
Yeah, so let's talk
Other than
about
that, they're
GT
perfectly
code.
synced.
Beautiful.
Anyway,
Let's talk about
GT
GT
code.
code.
There's a debug code left in the game that gives you almost all the majors and a bunch of ammo to carry you through the game. The developers left it in just because they wanted a code for having everything quick, and some of them couldn't remember where everything was. It's part of GT's AI routine, and it works at both doors. So maybe they'll make it interesting and go for the left door of GT. But GT has to be alive.
Well, we shall see. But basically, when we get down there, we'll talk about, button inputs if you all want to get to running this as well. It's a pretty unique category. It's a pretty fast category, especially for a race format.
Yeah. Without getting into really major glitches, like out of bounds stuff, this is the fastest vanilla category. The GT code itself counts as major glitches, sort of, but it's kind of in the middle. Like, you're just
Right, but like
using
you're
good
saying, it's a...
items, you're not modifying memory. Like, there's also
Correct.
GT space time where you use a space time beam to activate the escape sequence immediately.
Also, Max GT code, which I don't think I haven't commentated any of those yet.
I've run that a couple of times, twice against the same person.
There you go. Definitely some interesting things
Yeah,
to
beautiful
consider
pit
here.
rooms, a couple of pits, good climbs. PapaSchmo going for what's called the Behe or ledge grab climb. BFrobber going for the wall jump climb. They're about the same speed depending on your execution.
Yeah, this is looking very, very well for both of these runners. BFrobber out here just to a little bit of a lead, but they are pretty synced up here on movement. But it's time to go fight good old Bomb Chorizo, not to be confused with Bomb Chorizo.
Yeah, they actually line up on a specific pixel, so you look at where your morph ball is, and you look for one dark pixel between the light blue and the edge of the morph ball. Except BFrobber's doing something different. Going for the center of the room's position.
Mm-hmm.
PapaSchmo's landed upon the pixel.
And a really nice Bomb Chorizo fight here from BFrobber. Let's see how PapaSchmo does. No surprise here, looking solid as well. Bomb Chorizo decides to walk and get a little bit out of position here, but no big deal. Nicely done from both. PapaSchmo leaving with one less missile. Shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Yeah,
It's going to need
we'll
to be able
probably
to
pick up
maintain
that
those
missile in
missiles,
the
though.
bottom of Terminator, so not a
Yeah.
problem there.
Nope, need those missiles for sure. It's one thing I feel like we don't talk about enough when we see these runs. For early Supers room, obviously it's locked behind a missile door, and you only have 5 missiles at that point. So you gotta make sure you are conserving your missile ammo. You need 5 missiles heading into that Brinstar climb. So if you watch any percent runs, or any category for that matter, you see them farm some of the enemies at the bottom of the Green Brin elevator.
Yeah, you
And you
notice
see,
PapaSchmo pausing just
yep,
a moment for a couple of pirates to pick up 2 of the drops. So he's at 3. He only needs to farm 1 Zila at the elevator. BFrobber needs to farm 2 Zilas, and so it's a little bit more technical when you need to farm 2 Zilas.
there you go. Nicely done from BFrobber.
Took a hit from the waiver, so a little bit of room for PapaSchmo to make up time. PapaSchmo got the D-boost to the left, so and didn't take the waiver hits, so that closes the gap a little bit. There's also those quick drops through the crumbles, so like when you're in the turning animation, your vertical speed doesn't change at all. So you turn as you're going to hit something, and you'll keep your full speed through the crumble instead of resetting to 0 speed. Got a nice unmorph weave from BFrobber. Notice they skipped the charge missile and they skipped the charge beam because they don't need them. Just going to go straight down to pick up Fire Suit without anything else.
Yep, Beef looks great right now. Starting to pick up steam.
The next thing we're actually doing is going up Red Tower to pick up the power bombs. The only power bomb pack we're going to pick up.
But WX and Kiz, they didn't get charge beam. They're not doing it right. You gotta get charge beam. No, they don't. No, they
They'll get
don't.
it for free when they activate the GT code.
That's right. BFrobber with fantastic climb up Red Tower and beautiful D-boosting through the Samacita room.
Yeah, PapaSchmo getting a little bit of knocked around by the Rippers, so falling a little bit further behind.
Red Tower climb, not as easy as these runners make it look, folks. Alright, so now it's time. Where are we headed from here? Phantoon we know is the last boss we're going to be facing. Are you heading to Crate at this point, Kiz? Do you want that extra energy tank?
It's the Varia suit that you want.
That's the Varia, that's right.
You're not getting very far without the Varia suit.
That's true.
Kratos energy tank you don't need. If you pick up high jump boots, you can do the lava dive with just the Varia suit and one energy tank. It's a bit tight, but doable. And since there's an energy tank in high jump room, you can just pick that up as your second one if you want a safer lava dive.
You need to have some pretty almost perfect movement in order to be able to secure one energy tank lava dive.
Yeah.
It's very tight.
PapaSchmo got the nice deboost off of the scree. BFrobber and PapaSchmo
Getting a little stuck by the
opening
door.
tube early. So like the trigger for opening that tube is on the left near the top of the tube. You start moving before the power bomb hits the trigger, and it won't actually break the tube until your input changes. That was a really nice entry across the top from PapaSchmo. BFrobber with the power bombs to kill the pirates. Anyway, so you change your input by firing a shot just before you leave the room, and that causes the tube to break. And you notice how there's all that lag when the tube breaks. So because you're leaving as soon as it breaks, you skip most of the lag and you save a few seconds there. But if you do it frame perfect, you can actually soft lock yourself, because there's that frame where Samus is not allowed to move, and if you leave on that frame, you get stuck.
Very nice explanation, Kiz. And a nice quick grade kill from BFrobber. And PapaSchmo, no luck on the quick grade kill. Gonna try it again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Beautifully done.
PapaSchmo had to wait for Kraid's claw to be in the correct position so that it wouldn't be blocking his super shots. So it's difficult to back that up with that claiming, so good job there.
A beautiful recovery from PapaSchmo. Correct, Ward Drinker. BFrobber, though, continuing to maintain his lead as he heads to Norfair. Now, here we go. This is going to be the really big part of the route decisioning. Are you going for high jump?
So BFrobber did not pick up Kraid Tank, so that tells us he's 100% picking up high jump.
Yep.
And he's going 2 tanks. And it looks like PapaSchmo is also going the same way. That's the safe way to do lava dive. Notice how it does not bother to open the door after killing the Sova, because he's going to go back up through the Sova and lay that power bomb that he has selected.
Oh, wait. Beautifully done. BFrobber, just fantastic execution right now. Now it's time to make the way through West and East Cathedral.
Missing that first jump off the ledge, but the rest was clean.
Kiz, you're running this tournament too, right?
Yep.
What kind of categories do you like playing?
Not this one. It's too many suits in this category.
I like it. Not this one.
Yeah, this one is too much about going fast and not so fast. So you notice how, because of the various doors on the path, BFrobber is down to 1 super there. So you kind of have to come to this farm to farm your supers back up.
Yep.
If you're going for a PvE attempt where you're just willing to reset 100 times at the green gate and only have 1 chance, then you might skip that farm. But in an actual race, you farm your supers back up to 5.
A Nice refill on the power bombs as well
Ah,
there. All right, here we go. It's lava dive time.
that's a beautiful dive. So you saw
Oh,
how
that was pretty. Jump. Needs to be careful here. You cannot take a hit on the bottom one of the blue fireballs. And nicely done, BFrobber.
so like it was difficult to see, but after laying the powerbomb to open the door, BFrobber actually jumped and rubbed against the ledge on the right to align his position to a normalized position before going through the door. And then he bogged the door with this very specific jump as he was going through, so that he'd be correctly aligned and falling downwards to get that fast sink through the lava dive. And you notice he only used like 140 energy. PapaSchmo also rubbed against the ledge to align his position. Different
Another
aligned
great dive.
but also a great way to set up your dive to have minimal energy cost.
Yep.
And
Now,
you see how both of these could have easily survived with just a single tank
yep.
by doing that dive.
It doesn't hurt to have the extra energy. Here we go. BFrobber into screw attack room. It is time to enter the GT code. And what is it?
Hold
Kissington.
down all 4 face buttons during the door. And it checks somewhere in the middle of the door transition. So once you see the door hit the right side of the screen, you can let go. You're done. There's no risk of firing. If you're still holding after the door finishes and you accidentally fire a shot, you'll crash the game. So you just wait until the door hits the right side of the screen and you let go.
Very nice explanation, Kiz. So just like that, BFrobber has activated the code. PapaSchmo about to activate it as well. And nicely done.
Yeah, and you notice they turn off, they might have also turned off Fari Suit, which won't really matter until Torian. If they left Fari Suit on, then they can't really do Pauseless Torian, but Pauseless Torian is hard to get anyway. So PapaSchmo runs over to the left side. Oh, he's charging a spark instead.
I like
so
it.
one thing to do is get a lot of run speed coming into the screw attack room, and you fire a shot that will open the block, and you aim down and do a turn so that you skid across the floor, keeping your forward speed, and you just get to the right side faster that way. BFrobber didn't quite time it right. That powerbomb reduces lag. Doors have to wait for the sound cue to clear, and because of the rising acid, the sound cue has sounds in it. And so that powerbomb leaving the amphitheater actually reduced the lag leaving the room.
I hope you're taking notes, chat. There's gonna be a quiz later. Okay, just kidding about the quiz, but this is fantastic info. Now it's time for the Metal Pirates room. Making quick work of the pirates.
Yeah, one thing about Lower Norfair is you have to do a lot of specific things to reduce lag, like the key hunters. Each key hunter you kill in those key hunter stairs is worth 2 seconds of lag. No, it's only 1 second of lag across the 2 power bombs. Like killing those dust gigas in the wasteland also reduces lag.
Beef is on his way to Ridley.
This is
launching all those power shots.
In the tournament, so.
Yep. Very nicely done. 20 shots or 25?
It's 20.
That's what I thought.
Notice not using any of the supers on it because there's still a bunch of doors to open between here and Torian, so he's conserving the supers for the doors. We're not going to be picking up any more items. This category actually has the least items collected out of all the categories in the tournament. But you have a lot of stuff given to you for free. It's just the least fanfares.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're getting that nice clip up. There we go. Ah, missed the speedball. That's too bad.
Beautifully done from PapaSchmo. But BFrobber is just continuing to build on his lead right now. If you were here at the beginning, they were so in sync. It were very neck and neck. But it was BFrobber who has been almost flawless this entire run. I'm curious, who picked this one?
Yeah, I didn't check who picked it, so... Gonna guess BFrobber picked it.
Yeah, I don't have access to that. Jestro says BFrobber picked this category. And I saw, on a total side note, I see Star Trek emotes in Twitch chat, and I need some of those emotes.
PapaSchmo also missed the speedball. That's a really difficult speedball because you have
It
to...
really is.
You have the desk gigas in your way, and if you take the time to kill them, you're not getting the full benefit. You've got such a short runway to do it.
So, we do have a little bit of info for you all. Jestro said that PapaSchmo vetoed any percent. BFrobber vetoed RBO, or reverse boss order. And this is the first pick. Beef picks GTC. The beauty about this multi-category tournament, and kids, correct me if I'm wrong here, but the beauty of it is you do not know what category you're going to race until the race. So you get your two initial vetoes. One player is going to pick one cat, the other one's pick another, and then the final one is going to be a randomized category that the system will pick for you, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so like you can kind of guess when you know the other players what they're going to pick and what they're going to veto. So you have a general idea of what you'll probably be playing. Oh, that's a really nice space jump up Everest.
Beefy.
That's something you
Okay.
only see in GT Classic and GT Max, where you have space jump for Everest. That's actually faster than the Spark that you see in any percent, because it doesn't have the crash animation that the Spark has.
So, good question from the Twitch chat. How come everyone vetoes reverse boss order or RBO?
It's volatile. It's kind of an unusual category. Not as many people run it. And there are some people that don't veto it. I don't veto it. Fine.
Beautiful microwave beam, by the way.
Oh yeah, so you can't see it in the HUD, but the players actually have grapple beam and X-ray. And when you activate the X-ray, Batoons and Dragons and Phantoons iframes continue to expire.
Lies! Squishy lies!
Alright, perfect full halfie from BFrobber, as PapaSchmo also did the Everest space jump. So, both very clean movement there.
I'm not getting any love for my Dr. Nefarious quote from Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. Whatever.
PapaSchmo slightly unfixed the door leaving Aqueduct, so spent more time in the door leaving Aqueduct than BFrobber did. One of those little tiny things that gives you a bit of a lead.
PapaSchmo forgetting he has X-ray. There you go!
No, he didn't forget. He just missed it the first time.
There you go. Good recovery. Might be too much to overcome, though, right now, as BFrobber just looks phenomenal.
Yeah. You have to, like, let go of your shot, and then let go of your angle, and then press your dash button. If you do those out of order, you don't quite get the yeah, you don't quite get it. So
There's your high five.
yeah, good full half from PapaSchmo without a clean down grab. So like part of the full halfie is getting a clean down grab into the door so that you have more frames to do that full halfie. And PapaSchmo's down grab wasn't quite clean.
Mm.
BFrobber left before Batoon died. Batoon's death flag isn't actually set until the wall finishes exploding.
Whoopsie.
So, if you leave the room too fast, Batoon is not actually dead, and the wall will be back. So, PapaSchmo killed Dragon in the center of the room. BFrobber killed the Dragon off to the left. If you kill Dragon in the center, then Dragon spends less time moving into that final death position in the center, so it's a little bit faster.
Well, there you go. Now BFrobber going to be heading, and so are PapaSchmo. They are both heading to the wreck ship for the final boss here of GT Classic. That is Fantoon, and with the microwave beam, it's going to make life a heck of a lot easier. Nice little farm there from BFrobber on their way out as well. So yes, the squishy lies thing was in fact Dr. Nefarious from Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal. Play the game. It's amazing. PapaSchmo is going to have no problem getting through Bathroom Room because the wall is not there for him. Beautifully done. And now, I mean, both of their movements are fantastic. Beefy's just not making any kind of mistakes right now.
Leaving Batoon alive was a pretty big mistake. That cost a fair amount of time.
Yeah. Part of me's wondering
to catch up.
I'm wondering if Beefy's running close to PB. Like, if he runs this category, like, he's flying right now.
I don't know. I don't have his splits up to know how close he is.
Me either. You know how we can find that out? Exclamation point R on the Twitch chat. Make sure you follow the runners. Exclamation point C to follow the commentary team. And a big shout out to Jestro Zooks on setup. Pushing all the buttons behind the scenes.
This is kind of like the revenge against Fantoon for all the grief he's given you in other categories. You hit him with one missile, and then you pull out your plasma plus X-ray and finish him off.
A nice fast from Beefy. Beautiful one round.
Yeah. If you miss that first one, it's actually possible to X-ray him off screen. Your shot goes a little bit off screen, so if you time it correctly when he's kind of coming back, you can kill him while he's off screen as a backup if you miss. Nice speedball from PapaSchmo.
MM2 telling us that Beefy's roughly plus 1 minute on his PB. He has a mid 35.
Trying to get that cool strat where you spring ball across mode.
Springy, springy, springy. There's so much you can do in this category with the items that you just get. Like you mentioned in Everest, having space jump. We thought the chat was already talking about foosball, which is something you can try getting
out of that little tunnel.
Yep.
And use the spring ball in the last frame to just spring ball jump up to the elevator.
For sure. Oh, and Beefy bonks doesn't get the full flying dash down. But now he's going to have no problem getting through these pirates here and into Torian, where Beefy's going to be able to catch his breath as he has to wait for the G4 statue to finish. Beautiful fly through across West Ocean. Are we going to see the jump across moat? We are. Nicely done, PapaSchmo.
Yeah, so PapaSchmo got it. Apparently that strat requires mock ball with your speedball. You need the mock ball so that you're on the ground going through the door and then you jump after the door. That makes some sense.
Want to give a shout out to MM2 NES Cartridge, Exact Science, and Professor School for being our 3 amazing tournament admins for this multi-category tournament. Been a great tournament so far. Beefy just showing off, just waiting for it to fall. So, this is it. It's time for Torian. The only thing standing in their way is 4 Metroid rooms and Mother Brain. That's it. Do you think we're gonna get both baby skips here, Kiz?
I hope so. The last match I calmed, we only saw 1 successful baby skip out of the 3 races, so hope to see some more.
Mm-hmm.
And with the full item loadout, it's more of what the runners are used to practicing, so more likely to see a successful baby skip.
Yep, a much better Metroid Room 4 for Beefy than he had for Metroid Room 3. Gets through the hopper room with no problem. Alright, the first of 2 baby skips here. Can Beefy get it? Beefy's at 30 minutes, 50 seconds. His personal best is in the 35-minute range. Again, he's +1 on his PB. Goes for the 5, laid bombs down, very close, and gets through. Nice baby skip from BFrobber.
Alright, this is looking good for BFrobber. PapaSchmo had a great Metroid 1 room.
Ooh, PapaSchmo's gonna elect to go grab everybody here in Metroid Room 3, realizing on resources that PapaSchmo doesn't have that many supers either.
So BFrobber was trying to go for the pause list, but took a Rinka hit while killing the first Zeb. So can't do the pause list. You do the second Zeb skip when you want to go pauseless. Because the first Zeb skip, it's...
What is pauseless?
So, you want to do the stand-up glitch to save time
Correct.
in the Mother Brain fight. But you need to have 700 in your energy tanks to do that.
Correct.
Your max is exactly 700. So, in order to not pause to manually use your reserves, you have to take 0 damage in that second half of Torian.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And if you have Screw Attack, you can't do the first Zeb skip without taking damage. So you destroy the first Zeb, and then do the second Zeb skip with the Morph Ball to avoid pausing, which Beefy's doing right here.
Yep, and should mention as well, folks, that PapaSchmo unfortunately was unable to get Baby Skip. So that's even more time he has to take by refilling on energy here. Bang. And again, 700, the people are like, what do you mean by 700? What do we mean by 700 is because of the GT code, you get literally 700 in energy tanks.
Yeah, so like,
don't get
normally
the
your engine always ends in a 99.
Yep.
But this time, because of the code, it ends in a 100.
Yep. PapaSchmo's looking for it too.
PapaSchmo took just
missed it.
a pip of acid damage. That's too bad.
Had the right idea. Would have been very cool to see. But thank you, Kiz, for the explanation. And now here we go. Stand-up glitch time. Once Mother Brain goes into this petrified stone state here, this stand-up glitch allows you to damage Mother Brain during the cutscene.
Yeah,
And
you
if
have
you
to be
do it
careful
right,
here. You,
if
you
you
have
do
to.
it right,
You want to go to the right before your energy finishes refilling, because the baby detaches when your energy finishes. And if the baby detaches on the left, you get soft locked.
can't do that. So, if you do this right, there's a chance. I think you only need one rainbow beam to be able to finish off Mother Brain with this glitch.
Yeah. Um.
So
Sometimes you
close.
can get it down to 0.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was
Oh, it's
5.
6 or 7. Beefy had a really good stand-up glitch. PapaSchmo also had a Mother Brain too.
Beefy going for the Mother Brain Room short charge. If he gets it. There's just barely enough room and space in the room to do an extremely short charge. But didn't quite get it and ran out of time to keep trying, so.
Folks, don't go anywhere. Game 2 is coming up immediately following this game, and Game 3 as well, should we need it. It will be PapaSchmo's category pick next. Wait, this just in. PapaSchmo has elected to go to map randomizer. No, I'm kidding.
No, there's no map rando in this. No randomized in this turn.
No.
Pure vanilla categories.
That's right. It was a joke, chat. There's no map rando. Come see us Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern.
One thing on this stand-up glitch is you want to make sure that Mother Brain doesn't accidentally miss an onion ring, because Mother Brain has to reduce the baby's hit points to 0. BFrobber finishing in first place.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. MM2 coming in at the end, saying that he wants to ban the words map rando. We all know how much of not a fan MM2 is of map rando. But anyway, GG's to BFrobber. 36 minutes. Beautifully done. 36 minutes, 4 seconds is your official time. And PapaSchmo is already on the escape, is just going to finish this off. So GG's to both of these racers here. And Kiz, I'm really looking forward to what we're gonna see in game number 2. Folks, I want to have a little fun with you. In the Twitch chat, tell us what category you think PapaSchmo is gonna pick here for game number 2. Get your guesses in Twitch chat now, as PapaSchmo makes his way through the final Torian escape room.
Pretty clean escape from PapaSchmo.
Remember, any percent and RBO are banned. They have been vetoed.
PapaSchmo gonna save the animals. Kinda doubt it.
Come on, PapaSchmo. No. Saving the frames over saving the animals. And PapaSchmo is going to finish. And there it is. PapaSchmo finishes with an official time of 37 minutes and 46 seconds. Kissington, it's like we said, this is the fastest of any of the categories because of that GT code.
Yeah, because you only need, like, what is it? 3, 4, 6, 7 items? Yeah, you only go pick up 7 items yourself, and the rest you get for free. And then you just run straight to the bosses, do nothing else.
That's right. All right, folks, continue to get those predictions in. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with game number 2 of this best of 3 series, BFrobber, up 1-0. We'll see you in a little bit.